this right here is an ocean monument. It's pretty boring and ugly and just not good looking. But that's where I come in. I'm gonna make it not boring, not ugly, and fun to look at. Here's the game plan. Step one, I'm gonna walk in there like it's a salty Splatoon and take out every single person I see in there. And then once they're all gone, of course, I have to rob them of all their goods and valuables. Step two, I'm gonna go back outside and mark out an area where I want to remove the ocean. The most tedious part of this is I have to place like 40 to 50,000 sand, and then use the Guardian's own sponges against them to clear out all the water. Step three, I take what used to be the ocean and transform it into one of the best builds I think I'll ever make in this game. Let's do this. Now, before we hop on in to explain how we got to where we got to, I need to take us all back to when I first started this thing, which was like 2 months ago. It's been a while. Okay. It's been a long time. Now, when I first started this, I knew I wanted to do my first ever big project of the world, but I didn't really know where I wanted to start. I had a couple ideas, but I didn't know which one I wanted to do first. Then it hit me. I remembered I had an ocean monument like 500 blocks from my house past the raid farm, and it hit me right then. I wanted to transform it because I like doing things that'll make me mad and that are way too tedious. So I instantly got to work. I went over there and absolutely just no remorse took out all of them. Every single last one of those Guardians gone. And now they're being farmed for my pleasure. After I took them all out, raided all the materials, I realized that we had nowhere near enough sponges at all. But luckily, your boy over here is big brain, and I know where 2 more ocean monuments were. Walked in there like it was a salty Splatoon, proving how tough I thought I was, and raided all of their sponges and gold. They don't need it. Why do they need sponges, by the way? They're fish. They would die. But after I gathered all the materials, I headed back to the main ocean monument and started planning out size and the design of what I would be draining. And let me let you guys in on a little secret here. I thought this was too small. I thought I was gonna have to like double the size of this thing, and thank God I didn't, because now the first phase is upon us. I need to drain the ocean, and let me tell you something. This was the most tedious thing I've ever done in my 10 years of playing this game. First, I needed to find a desert, which I didn't even know where one was, and on top of that, I needed about 40 to 50,000 sand just to drain it. Now, granted, you know, that was like a rough estimate, and I ended up having like way too much left over, but like better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? I did that a lot during this project. But the cool thing was, when I was trying to find this desert, flying thousands of blocks left, right, up, down, I found this exposed lush cave, and I found a couple axolotls to add to our little island that we made however long ago. But when I finally found this desert, I realized it was literally behind my axolotl island, and I flew like a loop-de-loop thousands of blocks away just to get there. I'm dumb. I basically spent the next 4 hours flying back to the ocean monuments, like my little chest monster area, to dump all the sand I'd collect and then fly back. It was a process. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. And now we kick off step one, drain the ocean. I took some of the sand, converted it into magenta glass, and started placing the walls, which took 6 hours. 6 hours. And after all the glass was placed, the walls were raised, I ended up using 15,000 magenta glass. Also, something to add, when I was further in this project, my game crashed and all of my advancements, all of my like items broke, crafted, made, all of that stuff just completely got reset. I don't know why. So I'm just going to give rough estimates on what I did. Now with the walls up, it is now time for the most dangerous, rage-inducing, tedious part of the build. Placing sand. It was so boring. I thought I was going to be big brain and make a piston pusher so I could just hold right click because I'm just lazy as you could get. But little did I know, this little machine almost killed me. No, stop. Please stop. Please stop. That is, I knew for a fact that would happen when I was trying to do it earlier, but it wasn't happening. So I was like, oh, there's no shot that this can actually happen. God, that could have been so bad. I actually thought I was going to lose that. I actually thought I was going to lose this whole entire world just then. Honestly, I don't know how I didn't die. I guess the gods above just graced me and just spit me out of it. But I thought it was over. I thought it was over. My stomach dropped and I was just coming to terms with it. I was spamming the space bar trying to fly out. But after that, you know, little scare, I called OSHA. We set up some safety regulations. Me and Penelope got a little hard hat on while we were working and just played it way more safe. safe. But doing this, it took like 12 hours. Just placing sand, draining it, and all at the same time, I was getting bombarded by these guardians, and I have no remorse farming them because of the pain I went through. But really quick, let me just remind you, this is what this place looked like to begin with. Here's what it looks like now. It still blows my mind. Still ugly, progress. I needed to get 2 farms to make this whole entire place even possible. I need a guardian farm and a squid farm, and I decided to make a guardian farm first. And when I was attempting to build it, I messed up so badly. I couldn't figure out what I did wrong. I saw that somebody made a similar one. I think it was Wadzi or Easy or somebody. One of those two. They made one inside so you wouldn't have to send them through the nether, because why would I want to do that when I could just do it in-house? But you see, I'm so dumb. I messed it up so bad that I would have to go in and drain it. More water after I thought I was done. But let me tell you, that next day, oh, we got it right. We got it right. The next day we fixed it, and it produces. As not efficient as it is, it produces. The last mini farm, like I said I had to do, was a squid farm. And there's only one word I have to describe it. Pain. It was just pain. I had to drain more water, which I wasn't that upset about. Most of it was digging, but I finally put everything together. I put down the kill chamber and nothing happens. Just nothing spawning. So I then have to drain the 128 by 128 area surrounding the farm. After I just drained a section of the ocean, I was dead inside. I'm gonna make this look prettier in the future, but right now I don't want to think about it. I'm still a bit salty about it. But it's producing now. We fixed it. Well, with that being said, now we have everything that we need to start doing the fun stuff. The stuff I love doing, the decorating. So I decided I'd start out with the floor. I needed a couple of blocks. I needed prismarine, which we already have farming. We needed black concrete, which, I mean, we have way too much sand that we collected earlier and a lot of black ink. So we're good there, but I needed terracotta. Now, I had none, and it would take me about 30 years to trade it with this one villager. So I flew out and collected as much as I could. Way too much. I still have 2 shulkers full of this stuff, but I trimmed the whole entire bottom floor with these blocks, and I really like the little pattern. I like the color palette of this a lot, but terracotta sucks to place. I don't know if I'm stupid, but this block is the worst to put down. I think I broke more terracotta than I made, and I'm not kidding. But after that, I decided I wanted to start the actual floors. So this was the plan. The floor base would be black concrete with a really dope design of sea lanterns, just to give it a little bit of brightness and to help with mobs from spawning, because the amount of times I've been bombarded by Filza killers was just insane. But the way this looks with shaders is just yummy. What am I saying? Oh, what am I doing? And I flew up a couple of times and looked at, you know, how it's coming together, and I was loving it. I'm telling you, I'm loving it way more with what I build next. All right, so we finally collected everything we're gonna need for these towers, and this is a lot of stuff. With that being said, let's just hop right into it. All right, and here is the first tower completed. I kind of went with like a Saruman type tower from Lord of the Rings with like the little curved top, and I put in a little crystal, which I think you can see a bit better. There's like some panes around to make it feel like a bit more energized. I don't know what I'm doing. And we are done with all of the towers. Honestly, I really love the way that these things turned out. I think that they turned out really good. I think the scale is pretty proportionate. I love all the different colored crystals that we have going on in there. But this is the final step of this place. We need to tackle this, and I have all the blocks that we're gonna need to do so. And then once we're done with this, we can call it a day. So let's just get this done real quick. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally completed. This thing took well over a month to just do, and I'm so happy with the way that everything turned out. This just looks sick. Like, it's currently day 1166. I don't remember what day we made this on. I don't remember what day we started this build. I'll have to check when I go to edit this thing. I couldn't be more happy with the way that this turned out. I think it's killer. I think everything kind of pulls itself together. These 4 towers are just so nice. Even just having it load in, it's just so sick. It's just so sick. Everything about this build I love, and I'm so happy I was able to pull this off. But we have our little entranceway here leading on in. We get a little view of the Guardian farm, and then we just hop on down like normal. And here we go. This is it. We have to expand this a lot because we are getting full, not to mention all of this that I sorted out beforehand. So off camera, we're gonna have to do a lot of organization down here. I'm not gonna lie. There we have it. The ocean monument has finally been transformed. I'm just so happy about it. I'm so happy. I just want to say the parts I did live stream of, you know, the whole transformation process. Thank you everybody that joined. I loved hanging out, chilling with you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this build. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on it? Because this is my new favorite for sure. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. You guys did make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. If you're new, share the video with a friend. You guys know the drill. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.